Should you bother diversifying your income? Should you create multiple income sources, or should you move all in on an idea, even if it's like a loophole, a short-term business model, milk it until you can, and then worry about whether you should do something else to make money? These are all questions that I'm going to answer for you in the next minutes, because I've actually been asking these questions myself, and I thought it would be good if I put together a short video on what I personally think about this topic. If you happen to like my videos, or if you think this is a good topic, hit the like button. It's really going to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. I also recommend that you subscribe below, because I'm uploading new videos 2 to 3 times a week, and you definitely want to get a hold of the information that I share as soon as it happens. I personally think that having multiple income sources is really underestimated, because sometimes we're so focused on whatever makes us money at this very moment that we don't really pay attention to what else is out there. And instead of really focusing on working on the business, meaning doing whatever we can to make sure the business makes more money, we actually spend too much time working in the business, meaning performing tasks that should actually be outsourced to virtual assistants, to employees, or also potentially be automated, right? So we're wasting a lot of time that we should actually spend, well, we make a good amount of money. We should spend that time to build income sources that are not dependent on our main income source. I think we need to do more of that, because what we are doing in the make money online industry, what we are doing with Google, everything is short-term based, because Google changes its algorithm anytime, any day, without prior notice. And we are usually facing a hard time whenever the algorithm is being updated, because we were so focused on making money with it, and all of a sudden 80 to 90% of our income, in some cases even 100% of our income, could be gone overnight. And that takes a huge hit on your self-esteem, a hit that's usually hard to take and hard to recover from. What's the solution? I think the solution is to focus on building multiple income sources while you don't have to worry about not having money to invest. Because the best time to start a new business, the best time to start a new business model is when you are doing well. It is, because you're the most confident, you're clear, and people make much better decisions when they are comfortable, when they are confident, than when they're living in fear, or when a very, very drastic event happened in their life that completely influences all the decisions they make during that period when they're experiencing hardship. And most people are like that. I'm like that too a little bit. Yeah, what we need to learn, what we need to do is just to really push it hard while we can, not worry about other things, make as much money as we can. And we should for sure focus on developing new skills that will make us money outside of what we already know. That's something that you usually don't get right from the beginning, because it's difficult to not focus on your main stake, because your main stake is what actually makes you the most money. But and here's, I think, an exception, and I'm not claiming that I'm doing this 100% right, because I'm not doing this 100% right, I know. But I know for a fact that unless you have like a solid long-term business model, like a long-term idea that will make you money for like the next few years or even the next decades to come, if you invented something like whatever, ClickFunnels, or even any other solid product idea, you're gonna have to face updates. You're gonna have to face revamping your income, your business model, because nothing stays the same. Everything that you know right now today will be obsolete in probably 6 months from now. So the question is, what do you do while you do well? You don't do anything? That's not good. And so that's what I think. That's my advice to you, and I'm doing this also myself. I recommend that you just focus on your main business model, right? Just spend as much time as possible to make as much money as possible. Like, do everything that it takes, hire employees. If it can be automated, hire someone who can code a piece of software to automate it. Just find solutions so you can free up your time and you're going to use the time that you freed up to focus on new income generation ideas that will create more freedom in case your main business model should fall apart, which it always does eventually. This is something that is crucial for sure, and I recommend to do this like as soon as possible, so you don't have to worry about not having an income stream if it falls apart. So do that. If you think this is a good idea, click the like button. Or if you think, I rather prefer putting all my eggs in one basket because that has worked out very well for me in the past. If you think that's the case, then give me a reason. Leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. I would love to dialogue about it. Thanks for watching. Again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe now. Also turn on alerts so YouTube sends you a notification when my next video is uploaded. Other than that, I see you on the next video.